From Florida is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me just address some of what we've heard today. First, we've heard the argument made by our colleagues that this is something that should go to the Ethics Committee, despite the fact that we have the authority to be here today to tackle something that our friends should have tackled. But then they turn around and say that the Ethics Committee doesn't have jurisdiction for anything that's been said before a member is elected, thereby creating a loop that will result in no accountability, zero accountability for any of the horrific sayings, any of the horrific actions that have been promoted by Representative Greene on social media and in her words. We also heard that this would deepen, what we're doing here risks deepening dangerous divisions. The dangerous divisions that exist in our country resulted in an attack on this Capitol, putting all of our lives at risk. We're trying to stop the divisions in our country by not giving a platform to the kinds of conspiracy theories that help to inflame them. We heard that this is cynical and hypocritical. Mr. Speaker, is there anything more cynical and hypocritical than to be told on the floor of this House that the minority leader was prepared to take Ms. Greene off of the committee, not because it was the right thing to do, but because it was a political decision he was willing to consider. And finally, we heard that Ms. Taylor Greene, that Representative Greene has apologized for this. She came to the floor today. She acknowledged that 9/11 happened. She acknowledged that school shootings are real. And she acknowledged that she learned some things about QAnon that she didn't know before. There was no apology. There was nothing to address any of the pain and hurt that she's done to my constituents and gun violence survivors in every part of this country and the families who lost loved ones. Mr. Speaker, we need to be here today. This hateful rhetoric is in the real world as well as outside of the halls of Congress, not just here. Memories of the lives we have lost to gun violence are being forsaken by those who baselessly claim those tragedies were false flag events. Online rants about anti-Semitism and Islamophobia and racism and conspiracy theories have manifested in real and violent acts. It's not a debating society that we're participating in. This has real impact in the real world. We cannot, and finally I close with this, Mr. Speaker, we're worried about precedent. So am I. So we should all be. And the precedent of rewarding a member of the House by giving her a platform of a congressional committee to amplify dangerous conspiracy theories is one we should never set. Leader McCarthy said so himself. I remind my colleagues again, 2 years ago he said, any hatred, we take action. Unfortunately, the only action taken by Republican leadership has been to appoint Representative Greene to 2 powerful committees. This resolution condemns the practice of promoting extreme ideologies, conspiracy theories, and anti-government rhetoric. The resolution proclaims that there is no place for such conduct in this Congress or in society. And when Ms. Greene came to the floor today and compared the media to QAnon, it is a reminder of just how important this action is that we're about to take. This is why we must